You just got to build relationships.
Hello, friends. If you missed the last episode, we explored where social media is headed in an AI world. Add that one to your queue. It pairs well with today's topic. What is a relationship-based economy? Why is it life-changing? And how does it actually grow a business? Let's define it. A relationship-based economy, it's not a buzzword, and it's not a new concept. For decades, people have relied on those they know, communities they trust, and testimonials from real customers before making a purchase. What is new is the intention and the system. We're organizing what used to be sporadic into a repeatable, step-by-step process. When relationships run on a simple system, you get something powerful, predictable, and scalable. Here's the core idea. Relationships have always moved markets. Now, with the right structure, relationships can drive growth on purpose, not by accident. Instead of hoping someone recommends you, you create the moments that make recommendations natural. And you do it consistently. So to see the difference, let's separate transactional from relationship-based. In a transactional approach, you spend to get attention. So for example, I'm talking about ads, placements, lists, and random sponsorships. Those can work, but the meter is always running. In a relationship approach, you lead with people, and the investment is your time, your care, and your follow-up. The return shows up as higher conversion, stronger retention, and more referrals. Let me pull a few stories from my career. Years ago, I wanted to be in Inc. magazine. Transactional Jim could have bought an ad, hired a PR agency, and crossed his fingers. Relationships, Jim opened social media, found writers he respected, and started real conversations with no ask, just genuine interest. I built a friendship with one writer. Months later, she asked me to contribute to a piece, then another, and another. The cost was $0. The value, priceless. Because it was more than a mention. It was a relationship that created opportunities again and again. Another example, my first book. I did not have clout. I wasn't sure if anyone would buy the book. I built a genuine friendship with a couple in Canada who worked with many direct sales companies. I never asked them to push the book. They read it, liked it, and introduced me to a partner who could place it with clients. Within weeks, a large share of the top companies in that space were promoting it to their field. Could I have paid my way toward similar outcome? Maybe. Would I have built the same trust and same long tail of introductions? Not a chance. One more. I once joined the board of a publicly traded company. I did not buy my way into the room. I showed up for a relationship with a leader I respected. Her son met me, and she talked about my work. He said, "We want you on the board." My resume helped, but the deciding factor was a trusted voice vouching for me. That's a relationship-based economy in one scene. Now let's zoom out. Relationships significantly influence buying decisions across various industries, both online and in person. Think about shopping on Amazon. When you're staring at a sea of similar products, what do you read before you pick? Reviews. Those reviews serve as social proof, which is essentially relationships at scale. Northwestern's Spiegel Research Center found that displaying reviews can significantly increase conversion rates. And the effect is especially strong for higher priced products. That is why the stars and the stories matter. They reduce risk and speed up decision making. Let's make this practical for both digital and in person. Digital first. You think of someone who would benefit from what you do. Send a short message. Thought of you. Here is something useful. No pitch, just value. That is a relationship touch you can make in seconds. It's a modern version of the quick hello you used to give when you bumped into someone in town. Then, keep a simple flow. One helpful post a day, 10 genuine comments a day on other people's posts, one direct check per day. Consistency beats intensity. Now here's face-to-face. Host small gatherings around your brand. A friend's daughter just launched a dance academy in the Phoenix Valley. Instead of only selling classes, they host dance parties. Students bring their friends, parents meet other parents. It's fun, it's local, it's a relationship engine. And you can do the same. Coffee meetups, customer spotlights, open office hours. Small rooms create big momentum. Now let's tackle two high-stake areas, high ticket and recurring. Most people do not buy a high-ticket offer without a relationship. They want a call, a referral, or a community that they can peek into. Reviews help, but a human touch closes the gap. For recurring, the logic is simple. If the only tie to your product is price, a lower price will pull people away. If the tie is relationship and outcome, small price differences will not break the bond. People stay when they feel seen, when they get results, and when they know how to get help. If you're wondering how to scale this without burning out, this is where systems matter. Big companies use systems like Six Sigma to get predictable results. You can apply the same idea to relationships. A system is simply a sequence of steps with straightforward timing. Map your relationship funnel on one page. First, hello. First, value. First, conversation. First, win. First, referral. Get it? Now decide what is automated, like finding people and sending a friend request. Decide what is human, such as replies and conversations. Review your map weekly and remove one bottleneck at a time. Here's a simple version that you can run. Step 1, define your people. Describe your perfect customer in one paragraph. Include the problems they're trying to solve and where they like to hang out online. Step 2, set your rooms. Pick one primary social media platform for reach and one private room for depth. For example, your Facebook profile for reach and a private Facebook group for depth. Pin a welcome post that explains who the group is for and how to get value fast. Now, step 3 is build your proof. Collect 5 short customer stories with permission. Text and a photo are enough. And post one a week. Social proof lowers risk and opens doors. Step 4, design the handoffs. Write the exact message that you're going to use to move from a comment to a direct message, from a direct message to a phone call, and from a call to new business. Keep it friendly, keep it short, and keep it clear. Practice until it sounds like you. Now, step 5, keep score. Track 4 numbers: new relevant connections, conversation started, qualified calls, referrals requested. When you track the right things, you can improve the right things. Now, how does AI fit into all of this? Use AI to enhance the system, not replace the relationship. Let it help you draft posts in your voice. Let it help you organize your asset library. Let it help you summarize call notes and surface next steps. Do not let it pretend to be you in a real conversation. The second someone replies, it is your voice that builds the bond. Here's a quick mindset check. Relationship-based does not mean slow. It means specific. If you show up where your people are, speak to their problems, and make next steps easy, you will move faster than you think. Your job is not to be everywhere. It is to be unmistakable to the right people, in the right places, with a rhythm you can sustain. Let me weave you into 2 research callouts that you can use when discussing this with your team. McKinsey's Next in Personalization research found that companies that excel at personalizing experiences grow revenue faster than their peers. Translation: when you treat people like people, the numbers follow. Northwestern Spiegel Research Center found that Adding reviews can meaningfully increase conversion rates, with the lift especially strong for higher priced products. Translation? Proof from people like me and you helps customers say yes. Here's how to put the relationship-based economy to work this week. 1, list your 10. Write down 10 people who should know you better. Send a short, specific message to each. No pitch, just one way you can help. 2, audit your proof. Put your best 3 customer stories on your one page. Add them to your website, your social profiles, and proposals. 3, schedule your room. Schedule a weekly time for a live Q&A or office hours. Invite your customers and prospects. Answer questions in public. Reuse the best moments as short clips. 4, pre-write your handoffs. Save 3 messages. The first one is how you will reply to a message. The second is how you will transition this message to a phone call. And then the third is how you will move this phone call to offering your product to that person. Use them as your default and personalize each one by adding one detail that only you would know. 5, set a tiny target. For the next 4 weeks, aim for 5 new relevant conversations a day. That's 25 a week, 100 a month. Relationships compound fast when you keep the pace. Before we close, a word on why this matters long term. Technology will keep evolving. AI will continue to accelerate the mechanics of content and operations, as well as everything else. What will not change is the reason people choose you. They trust you. They feel known by you, and they believe your product will work for them because someone like them said it did. When you anchor on that, you build a durable business in any market. Here's the takeaway. A relationship-based economy is a system for turning human connection into predictable growth. Use tools to do the heavy lifting. Use you to do the heart lifting. Build simple steps, follow them daily, and let proof and personalization carry the weight. If this episode gave you something to think about, hit like, share, and subscribe. And drop a comment with your own story. I'd love to hear it. Do not miss the next episode. The world is more connected than we think. And remember, keep on building relationships.
Thanks for listening to the Jim Lupkin podcast, where AI meets real relationships. If an idea resonated with you, drop a comment or a question below so Jim can weigh in. And share this episode with one friend who would benefit. See you next time.